Okay, so let's move on to got 4 problems at the bottom here. Well, number 10, they tell us the slope is negative 4, and they give us the point 2 comma 0. So let's start with what we know. Y equals mx plus b. M is negative 4 times x plus b. X is 2, y is 0. That's an ordered pair. That has to make this equation true. So that means we're allowed to substitute 0 for y, 2 for x, and then plus b. Now you have to be careful here when you solve this. You get 0 equals, this is negative 8 plus b. To move the constant, let's go plus 8 plus 8. So we get 8 equals b. Last step is to write the final answer. The answer is y equals m times x plus b. That's a good equation. Y equals mx plus b. You need the slope, you need the y-intercept. Number 11 is a special case. M equals 0. That's a Hoy. You can do, now y equals, the equation is y equals some number. Well, what's the y value? If I look at the ordered pair 1 comma 2, 1 is x and 2 is the y. So the answer is y equals 2. Now that might be a little confusing, so let me explain it this way. If I take an ordered pair 1 comma 2, here's the point right here. If it's a horizontal line because it's a 0 slope, I would draw my horizontal line here. So I go through the point. All of the y values on this line are always going to be something comma 2. Something comma 2. So the y value is always 2. So it's y equals 2. That's my answer. That's all I have to do on that. Number 13, I'm going to skip number 12 just for the moment. On 13, they tell us slope is undefined. Well, undefined is a vux. That's a vertical line. Now, the equation is x equals a number. Look at the ordered pair, 3 comma negative 1. X comma y. What's the x value? It's always 3. So I don't need to draw the picture, but again, if I did, let me just show you. 3 comma negative 1. Right 3, down 1. There's the point. If you draw a vertical line, it's going to be like this. Every point on this line is 3 comma something. 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma negative 1, 3 comma negative 2. So the x value is 3 no matter what. Okay, so those two are the easy ones. If you get horizontal or vertical, you can go straight to an answer. You don't need to work through it like you do here. Okay? The last one we'll do, number 12. M is negative 4/3, and then the xy ordered pair is 0, 0. So y equals negative 4/3 x plus b. Now this one's nice because the x and the y values are both zeros. So I'm going to substitute a 0 for y and a 0 for x. And when you do 0 times anything, negative 4/3 times 0 is gone. So all you have is 0 plus b, which is b. So your b value is equal to 0. That's the y-intercept. When we write the equation, we can write y equals negative 4/3 x plus 0. But you don't normally write it that way. You would just leave it y equals negative 4/3 x. And that's a good answer. And that should go through the point 0, 0. Let me graph it. Let's check it. Y equals negative 4 divided by 3 times x. Zoom 6. Does it go through? Yes, it does. And the slope looks good. And that is the end of page 2.